Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm bringing you my top 10 products by MAC, or my favorite products by MAC. I don't know if it's exactly top 10, but I'm just gonna show you guys a bunch of things that I think you should own in your collection, or you should definitely try if you haven't tried from MAC. I have a MAC Pro card. I have a bunch of MAC products. Not bragging, but I'm just telling you guys that I do have knowledge behind the brand in a way, even though I haven't worked for them or anything like that. You guys know I love MAC, especially because I get my 40% off. Like, that's a lot. So yeah, let's just get right into the products that I love by MAC. Okay, first thing I want to talk about is just like something super obvious. These MAC Pro Longwear Concealers are everything. I freaking love them. No matter how many concealers I try, I have not found anything that compares to these. I know that a lot of people out there say there's dupes, and there's a lot of different things that compare to these concealers, but honestly, I've tried a lot of the dupes for these, and still nothing compares to them for me. Like, nothing. The only complaint I have is that they do have a pump that actually pumps out a little bit too much product. I do like the Urban Decay one where, or even this one I'll grab, that you can just have like the wand applicator is so much easier to just pop on underneath your eyes or wherever you want to conceal, but these are still so amazing and so worth it to me. Also, they're glass. You hear that? So a lot of people don't like that because they're easy to break and stuff like that, which, yeah, that's not practical in my opinion, but the product inside is still gold, so I have to have these in my collection. Right now I have NC20, I believe, and NC30. NC30 is basically my skin tone. I'm an NC30 in the MAC foundations in general, so it doesn't really do much for highlighting, but it's still great underneath the eyes, and then NC20 is when I want to go a little bit brighter, but it's not too crazy. So you guys know this. I love these. Again, I have not found a dupe comparable to this blendable, creamy, long-lasting, not settling in fine lines concealer that works for all ages. Like, my mother uses this and she loves it. I use it. I love it. So yeah, I think I just raved about this for 5 minutes, but just wanted to let you know. Okay, next I'm going to pull up a quad that you guys have seen in a bunch of my videos, and I just wanted to mention it as well because these are my 4 favorite eyeshadows from MAC of all time. I have to sneeze. Excuse me, by the way, if I keep touching my hair. I just blow dried it and it's just gonna do its own thing until it kind of settles down a little bit, so let's just ignore that. Yeah, so these are 4 eyeshadows from MAC that are my favorite. I'm gonna have a close-up on them so you guys can see, but yeah, soft brown, vanilla, I have nylon, and brown script. Now these are all beautiful colors by MAC. They're all neutrals, obviously. I wish I could do 6 in a I wanted to say 6 in a quad because that makes sense. I wish I could do 6 in a palette to travel with, but since I can only do 4, these are my go-to. I really do love all that glitters, and I really do love texture. So if I had to fit 2 more in here, those would be my 2 more. So those 6 eyeshadows are my favorite of all time, and I will continue to purchase them even if little dupes come out here and there because I still get such a good discount on these that it's actually less than Makeup Geek, I think, for me to spend the money on the ones outside of the actual packaging, like just in the pan like this. So yeah, soft brown is just your traditional soft brown crease color that I use pretty much anytime I want a crease color. I can use this. I really do love the Kat Von D Shade Light Eye palette that just came out because it has a big color of something that looks just like soft brown, so that's great, but again, just love this one. Vanilla is going to be a matte vanilla shade. Pretty self-explanatory here for these two, but this is great for highlighting the brow bone and also putting all over the lid if you want to do a cut crease, or even if you don't want to. It's just a very nice, perfect vanilla shade. You have nylon, which is an extreme highlight. It's very like white gold, I want to say, more so on the white side, not super gold, but it's such a beautiful sheen, and I don't know if you can see that with my lights washing it out, but it's gorgeous. I love using this a little bit above the eyebrow, like above the eyebrow. I love using this right underneath my eyebrow as my brow bone highlight if I just want a touch more, because a touch more than like this vanilla shade right here, because this is very extreme and in your face, so you have to be careful. My favorite thing to do with it is actually just highlight the inner corners of my eyes, so love that one, nylon. And then the last one is brown script, which is very popular. A lot of people say it's a dupe for Cocoa Bear by Makeup Geek. I do not own Cocoa Bear, so I'm not sure, but I love how warm and rich this brown is. It's pretty much like a red brown. It's absolutely gorgeous. I just wiped that all over my sweatpants. Yes, I'm wearing sweatpants right now. Not gonna lie to kick it. And I love these, so there's really not much more to say about them except that they are my favorite, and I think you can do a bunch of neutral looks just within this little palette. Alright, let's talk a little bit about some face products. The first one I want to talk about is Give Me Sun by MAC. Again, another cult favorite here on YouTube. Desi Perkins just recently started talking about this, so I know this got a little bit more popular. So, just wanted to mention it again because it's one of my faves. I love how beautiful and rich and golden, but like without a sheen. It's completely matte, which is great, but it just gives the most beautiful, like, sun-kissed tan look to your face. I will say it does have a orangey undertone, so if you're on the fairer side, just be careful with that. A lot of people who are on the fairer side, I don't think this would work that great for them unless you use a very light hand. Again, makeup, you can use it anywhere you want, especially in your crease of your eye. This is beautiful too. It's like an eyeshadow. But if you're fair skin and you do want to try something like this, I would just recommend going a little bit on the lighter hand with it. But it's beautiful. I love using my MAC 187 brush and just putting it in there. It's like a duo fiber, and blending it all over my cheeks and all over my face and just making it very bronzy and beautiful. I do have it on today as like my contour because I don't necessarily contour with this because it is on the warmer side. But as you can see, it doesn't look bad if I want to throw it in as a contour color. Yeah, so I just really love this. It's so beautiful. And if you want to know a bunch of my favorite makeup brushes, because they do include MAC brushes, you can just check out my my favorite makeup brushes video. So I'll have that link down below for you guys, because I don't mention makeup brushes by MAC in this video. Okay, another face product here. This is a highlight that I absolutely adore. This is Soft and Gentle by MAC, and I've said this before in another video, but I've had this highlight since high school. It's pretty ridiculous, but it's pan there. It's an illusion that it's not. All that there is on the sides here that I can grab product, but I did use it today on my tops of my cheekbones, and again, my lighting does wash these kind of things out. I'm hoping to get some new lighting because I'm just not really feeling my lighting, but yeah, it is a really beautiful champagne-y, little bit of pink in there, but not too much, more of like a champagne highlight. And I just think it looks gorgeous on the skin. It also looks gorgeous from fair skin tones all the way up to like medium dark skin tones. I don't know about like deep skin tones. I think something a little bit more of a golden undertone would suit the darker skin tones better, but it still matches a bunch of skin tones, I think, in my opinion, from doing freelance makeup and all that stuff, and it lasts a really long time. So I'm definitely picking another one up soon, but again, I'm being super cheap because I have like a million highlighters here. Like, I don't need to pick another one up. I just know that I love this, so I'm trying to keep it in my collection, and I'm being super cheap because I know there's a little bit of product left on the sides. Don't judge me. Okay, next face product, which one should I grab? I'll grab another powder since we're on the powder trend right now, is this Medium Plus. This is Mineralized Skin Finish in Medium Plus. I love the medium. I love the Mineralized Skin Finishes by MAC. I think they are some of the most beautiful powders out there. They are so silky smooth. They're like butter. Like, I love them. And they're also like, they kind of minimize everything on your face, but they don't give a lot of coverage. They really don't. But I used to, actually, in beauty school, I used to just throw on some concealer, some of this, and some mascara, and get on with my day pretty much. And everybody would used to ask me what was on my skin, and I'm like, I'm literally using a powder that's almost translucent. Like, it doesn't even really show up. But it's something about it, I think, blurs imperfections, and it really sets my makeup nicely. Underneath my eyes, my T-zone, whatever it may be, this has been my go-to powder for years. I have used other ones, and I like them, but again, there's just something about this powder that I really, really love. They did change the packaging because it used to look, oh my god, let's just break it. Used to look like this, but they changed the packaging, so now it looks like this, and it comes with a mirror, so that's nice. And it's magnetic. I don't know, just such a great powder. I totally recommend it. And for reference, again, I'm NC30 in MAC, so if you're NC30 in MAC, Medium Plus should work for you. Okay, so here's something that's like totally spoken about on YouTube, and there is a reason. MAC Fix Plus is my favorite thing to put on my face, like, ever. I just think it's, first of all, it's super refreshing. Like when you're out in the sun all day or you're hot and you just spray Fix Plus and refresh your makeup, I think it just looks absolutely, it makes everything look absolutely more hydrated and gorgeous and pretty. I love this stuff. Am I selling it to you? So yeah, this is basically, it looks like just water in a bottle, but this compared to the Smashbox whatever photo water shit that I think does nothing. It really doesn't, I don't know. I'm only using it because I have it. I was too lazy to return it from Sephora because it's a small one. But I think that does nothing. I think this, when you put it on top of your makeup, that's supposed to go underneath your makeup, so it is something different. But I really do think this works. What I'm trying to say is that that looks like water, this looks like water, but I think this one works. This works in the way of kind of molding your powders and your creams together, where it makes it look, it makes everything look just seamless. And I can't live without this and doing my makeup. Like it has to go hand in hand, because sometimes you get a little heavy-handed, or sometimes you put on too much powder or whatever. This just minimizes the powdery look in your face, and it also brings all the cream and powder products together, like I just said. It also acts as a form of a makeup sealant, but not completely. Like, this is not a makeup setting spray. It does act somewhat as it. I've heard mixed reviews. Yes, it is. Yes, no, it's not. But from my experience, I think it acts somewhat as a makeup setting spray. I can't talk. But it also does the two things that I said in the beginning. It just makes all your powder and creams come together, and it also minimizes the powdery look on your face. So again, it gives more of a natural look to your face. It just does so much for me. My personal makeup experiences with this has been amazing. So I always have this in my collection. I'm almost out now, if you can see here. This is probably going to be like my, I don't even know, 10th bottle or something. It's ridiculous. I have addiction to MAC Fix Plus. Okay, so talking about a few of my favorite MAC lipsticks, which I have a feeling that's like the main thing that people are interested in these kind of videos. Like, a lot of people want to know, like, what kind of lipsticks do you like? If you guys are interested, I can do like my favorite MAC lipsticks, like my top 10 or something like that. I have so many favorites, but I tried to narrow it down to 3 because I didn't want to get too crazy in this video, like most of my videos get. So if you guys want me to do a separate video on like my favorite MAC lipsticks or the top 10, something like that, list it down below. Give this video a thumbs up. Give me some kind of sign you want me to do that for you. Okay, so the 3 I have here, the first one I'm going to pull up is Twig, because this is what I have on my lips right now. I love this color. This is newer to my collection, I will admit that, but it is one of the most beautiful nudie, mauvey, brownie, I don't even know, it's on my lips, can you see? But I just have to mention that Soar by MAC is also on my lips, which is one of my favorites as well. So this combination right here has been amazing. Like, I love Soar with pretty much any nudish or any color like this, but especially this two together, because something about this doesn't overpower Soar, and Soar doesn't overpower Twig. Like, am I making sense here? I don't know, but they work great together, and I love Twig on its own. I'm gonna probably close up all the products for you guys, but I love Twig on its own. It's very similar to my favorite MAC nudish color of all time, which I'll show right now. But again, Soar by MAC, just because I had to pick it up to talk about Twig since it's on my lips, is probably my favorite lip liner that I have of MAC. And I have Subculture, I have Strip Down, I have Night Moth, I have all of those popular ones. I have Oak, what is the other one? Bear something, Boldly Bear, something like that. I have them all. But something about Soar on the lips, Whirl, something about Soar on the lips just looks really, really beautiful, and I think it complements my skin tone as well, I think, as many skin tones. The other 2 lipsticks that I want to mention are, one is Brave, and you guys have heard about this. I've spoken about it in my favorite fall lipsticks. I've spoken about it in a couple videos. I feel like it's just one of my absolute favorite lipsticks. Looking at it next to Twig, Twig is just a little bit more mauve. I say Brave is a little bit more on the pink side, but they are very similar. And both look beautiful with Soar. Both look absolutely beautiful with Soar. I love them to death. Both of these colors, like, they're gorgeous. And Brave is my favorite nudie color by MAC. And I say it like this because Brave is not really a nude, but to me it is. Like, to me it's not, I don't like those really dead nudes, and I don't really like really washed out nudes, so to me that's my kind of nude. Do you get what I'm saying here? So yeah, those 2 I love. And the last lipstick I want to talk about is this one right here. This is MAC's Ruby Woo. I have it swatched right here for you guys, but it is just a true blue toned red that makes your teeth look super white. It is a little mattifying on the lips, or a lot of mattifying, so it's a little drying. You might want to put some chapstick on before you apply a red like that, but that one is just a beautiful classic red that for sure looks good on everyone. Like, that color looks good on every single skin tone. I swear, I don't know how, but that red is beautiful for everyone. So those are my top 3 right now. There's so many more I could mention, but I don't want this video to be my favorite MAC lipstick, so we're gonna leave it at those 3. And again, if you guys want me to do a top MAC lipstick video for you guys, I can do that for you. Alright guys, so this completes my favorite MAC products for you guys. I really genuinely love all these products, so I hope that I helped you guys out if you were on the fence about getting a couple things that you've heard out there. And yeah, I guess that's really all I have to say. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below. You know the deal. I also have all my social media links down below. And don't forget to request videos, because us YouTubers always forget what, or run out of ideas basically of what to show you guys. So no matter what video it is, if you're requesting down below, that helps me so much, because I want to give you guys what you want to see. I don't want to just... Sometimes like this was more of a random idea, but I feel like it is knowledgeable for my channel, but I also want to give you guys things that you want to see. So, you know. Alright guys, I love you. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. I love the... What? What am I saying? There was an eyelash in my hair the whole time and I was looking for this bitch. I love the... Oh my god, I don't know what I'm talking about. It fairly matches a lot of people. Hey, MAC products or product